If you have yet to file your taxes, you have until the end of tomorrow. Good evening and happy Easter to you all. I'm Carmen Chow. You can request a 6-month extension, but a local tax preparer advises it will come with extra cost. Fox 61's Tony Black joins us in the studio with some tips. Tony?
Yeah, Carmen, more than $220 billion have already been returned to taxpayers from the IRS as of April 8th. If you have not submitted yours yet, tomorrow is the deadline. I spoke with a local tax preparer on how you can get yours done in a day.
Well, it's been busy trying to get the last few returns done and get a hold of the people to get the information I need.
About 24 hours out from the 2021 tax return deadline, and tax preparers like Willimantic's Sheridan Vernon are busy on Easter Sunday trying to get them done.
I'd say last week has been incredibly busy.
If you haven't filed yet, he says there are two things you can do: file or file for an extension. For Connecticut, though, he says it won't make a difference for those who owe the state money. Starting Tuesday, you'll face a 10% penalty for being late.
The most important thing is to try to get Connecticut paid. And if you can't pay them in full, at least pay them whatever you possibly can.
Those who decide to file federally and not to the state with fear they owe money will be met with consequences.
Eventually, you'll be getting a nasty gram either from the Fed or the state, along with penalties and interest.
Vernon says it doesn't hurt to pay even if you don't know how much you owe. He says any extra money will either be refunded or put towards next year's returns. An extension lasts until October 15th. However, expect late fees, interest, and possibly late payment penalties to be slapped on.
After 1 year, you owe about 35% additional besides the tax. Not a good situation.
And one thing he says to watch out for is the advanced child tax credit. If both parents received a credit, they have to file that together as one, or else that's done incorrectly. And also, if you're divorced, to be careful. If one parent claimed the child in 2020 and got the advanced credit, they may have to pay it back if the other parent then claims them, as they may possibly get that full payment. In the studio, Tony Black, Fox 61 News.